So, lately, I've been feeling like I feel like I said before, when you go from 30 to 31, you really start feeling like you're like, it's official now. But see, it works in my favor. Yeah, because of the people I came up around. Listen, Schemes is like the most pooky, gangsterist unk you could have. If Schemes is your uncle, you gonna be a gangster. That's the type of uncle I'm trying to be. You hear me? Hey, Schemes doing very well for himself now. Schemes doing very well for himself. He started selling cars. I swear to God, Schemes about to have his own O'Reilly Auto Parts type shit that he be running, but it's going to be bigger. It's going to be literally a chain of like O'Reilly Auto Parts that double as car dealerships. It's just going to be called Schemes Wheels. Some shit like that. He going to be lit. He going to be lit. He going to call it Michael Motors or some shit. Yeah, man. Shout Schemes. I ain't going to put his whole government out there. But yeah, but so as YouTube's court jester, as YouTube's official unk now, yeah, 607 ain't got shit on this. This is YouTube unk. I'm the unk of all of YouTube. People like it because it's dangerous in a safe way. They'll hit you in a second, don't worry. Nah, that ain't the one. That ain't the one. Sorry, my music, man. My music. It be pissing me off. They gotta always be added. No, stop. And see, that's the thing about model samples, bro. The conversations I'm having with this here tablet, bro, is the same conversations I would have with model samples. Like, you don't talk to a guitar when you're not playing the shit right. Because it's a skill issue. But when the electronics are doing shit that you're trying to tell them not to do, and you have to troubleshoot that, there's a certain way, my nose dripping and everything, you talk to electronics that you don't talk to any other object with except maybe your car. This is true shit. You will never freak out on this bar the same way as that dude in the now defunct Z-Axis ad where he throws his computer off the building. You will never get mad at a lazy Susan like that. You will never even get mad at a microwave like that. So it's a very special relationship I have with model samples. Not to mention, this video is going to be multifaceted. It's kind of going to be a plugged in with the cartel, but I don't know if we're going to call it that officially yet. But basically, long story short, model samples was more like a coworker, bandmate, friend. Like, I feel like I have to eulogize the shit. Do you understand? I got basses and guitars that I need to get fucking work done. They're technically in the same space because I could probably find some guy who's like, oh yeah, I can open this up because I'm some autistic motherfucker with a steady hand for soldering and just do this, this, and this, and now your model samples is working again. The problem is, in today's world, those people are so few and far between, I probably have to send it to fucking Argentina, and with the cost of shipping, it would be fucking easier to just buy a new one. But you know what? There's a positive. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, got a lot going on, bro. Got a lot of shit I'm doing here, a lot of ground to cover. All right? But that's not him, pimp. That's not the guy who shot the healthcare CEO. I don't care what the fuck you keep trying to say. Bro, the jaw structure is totally different. The dude who shot the CEO, he have a face like I do, probably from drug use, where it looks like his shit is sunk in a little bit. Like, he don't look elderly, but he have a very defined jaw structure, like myself. Mangione, Luigi, it's me, Luigi. He have like a fat guy, like you ever see a skinny person have a fat guy jaw structure? But usually it's ironic. These are the type of people who, like, if they start working out and going to the gym, them motherfuckers could be like jacked the fuck up, jack 40 with no steroids. The type of people with this type of bone structure. But anyways, side mission. Yeah, that's how Luigi looked. The shooter ain't look like that. The shooter looked like Waluigi. Yeah, his face looked like Waluigi, all long and shit. Yeah, anyway. It's funny. The guy who shot him looked actually kind of like Luigi more than Luigi do. Because he had that long, skinny face like me. He just had like a longer chin, though. He had one of them faces that looked like the Scream mask. Kinda. Not as exaggerated. Rowdy Rebel kind of got one of them faces, but again, not as exaggerated. I knew someone in prison who looked like Rowdy Rebel named David Fagan. This is perfect. I didn't even mean to put this on. It's perfect, though. Another song that only he listens to. He listens to music you've never heard of. So this video, like I said, gonna have broad topics to cover. Got a lot of ground to cover. Watch another stolen car drive by. Lose your hope and say, this is where I'll die. I ain't your kind of white. I ain't that kind of white. I'm not white, I'm Mac Bundles. I'm light skinned. My world is ecstasy. My world remains unseen. Sorry, I should have came here more prepared, but I wasn't. I don't even know if I'm gonna chop this up. They want to bring me down, but they can't. Like, imagine, bro, when we went to Iraq, if there was like a Saddam statue that no matter what they did, bro, it was like a glitch. It was just unkillable. But you know how in the game Mercenaries, there was that one building, no matter what you did, it was like literally noted. This building can't be blown up, no matter what. You could literally blow up the ANHQ and all that other shit. You could blow up literally where the mafia guy works. It would just respawn when you would come back to do a mission. And your fucking reputation with the mafia would go as negative as possible. Yo, Mercenaries, bro, that's a game that needs a remake. But anyways, so I have to start this off, like I said, with like, not eulogy, but Model Samples has been such an unintentional big part of my channel. The most successful musical project of anything I've ever done. Yo, I look kind of like the kid from American History X. I look kind of like Edward Norton in American... No, not Edward Norton. What's the little kid's name? Was that Edward Furlong? I look kind of like him if I just do that. But nah, see, you should look punk as fuck now. That's why I did that shit. I'm a low-life outcast piece of white trash. If you're offended by this song, I'm offended by the way I had to grow up. He just starts sounding so cheesy once he starts screaming about shit like that. But it goes so hard for the rest of the song that you forgive it. And songs like this, bro, that make me do music. This song probably has under 1,000 streams on YouTube. I've never heard of this band before. I like their name though. It's Blood In, Blood Out is the name of their band. I never had enough money or enough privilege to be white. Hey, listen, I ain't never have enough privilege to be white. I can say that. And I'm rich, but I'm not white. How am I gonna be white when this happened because of white folk, and that's why I'm white? Literally, that's the only reason I have any white. Somewhere around the line, these motherfuckers decide, oh yeah, these native people, let's go R-word them. This ain't even the song. Slow motion. Yo, R.I.P. Soldier Slim, man. Yo, you know what's so fucked up? This song would have given Soldier Slim mass appeal. And that's why I think his death was a conspiracy. You're telling me. Yes, I get he was living like me. He was probably the type to still be trying to rob the plug when he was fucking rich and didn't need to. And I debate how rich he might have been. He might have been. See, like, when I hear about these rich rappers like Soulja Slim, in my mind, I'm picturing he's about as rich as I am right now. You see what I'm saying? Which is, you're doing well. Especially in this economy, you're doing better than a lot of people. But you're not Bill Gates rich. You know what I'm saying? Like me, if I went out and robbed the plug right now, I don't need to do that. But I'd rather do that than not pay him sometimes. There was times I fucked the plug up just because, bro. I didn't even need it like that. Yo, me and Lay used to just rob motherfuckers just to do it. We just rob everybody just cause. Like, you don't even need that, bro. You live with your parents. You don't even need that shit. You stay with your mama. But nah, so because Electron Model Samples was such a integral part of this channel, really by accident and just by association. Like I said, the most successful thing I've done musically on here, period, was when I did the Pantera shit. Like, I know I'm known as like a pioneer of using that specific machine in that specific way. And that's kind of, I'm not as mad about it now, you know? It still hurts. Like, when my little brother Reed died and I got that phone call, do you understand? When I collapsed onto Model Samples crying. And there's a lot of like spiritual religions and shit. Then my boy right here. Money Crazy Gang, Storm, huh? Pussy thought he had the move, must forgot we had the motion. Killer come with fear emotion. You had the motion, killer come with fear emotion. Bitch ain't my hoe, keep it coasting. Yeah, Dope got him overdosing. Overloaded, I got stacks is overflowing. Pull the movie, must forgot we had the motion. Yeah, he must have forgot we had the motion. This song hit you like Adderall too. It just got, like, bro, this is a motherfucker, bro. He should have gone so much further than he did. But anyway, change the game, remote control it. Like, when you have Big Homie G on a song, and you is why I come back to that song, and the only reason I found this song was because I listened to Big Homie G before. Bro, you mad nice. Mad nice. Shout Storm, man. Shout Memphis. Big Memphis. Big Memphis. You hear me? Big Memphis. Anyway, so that's why, like, literally, bro, it hurt me like I lost more than just a machine. I've had so many electronics just break on me, right? Tablets, whatever, just break. Not working no more. None of them affected me like what Model Samples broke. Like, when I woke up, I took Valium and forgot. And like woke up and I was like, fuck, Model Samples really broken. And it's like when it dropped, I pulled the charger out and looked and saw no pin there. And I'm like, maybe it's just some new tech engineering shit. There was never no pin there to begin with because I never looked before. And I put it in and I'm pushing it and I'm like, I changed the outlet. I'm like, nah, it's exactly what you thought. You didn't even have to pull out model cycles to see if there was a pin there because now you know that's what it is. Plus, it wouldn't have had the hole in the adapter if there was no pin. So like I said, today I got up and as mad as I was, I started realizing last night, Model Samples had to break for a reason. Come on, motherfucker. Because I had gotten so proficient to, like, and you gotta understand what Model Samples is before you understand the wildness of what I'm about to say. I had gotten so proficient to what I know, not even questionable, know. People who like barely know my channel, like Yeah, he did some shit with model samples that like no one else has done still. He like invented doing this shit with model samples. You know, I used that machine more than any other machine I have. So it created a situation where I learned how to fully use the MPC, haven't mastered the MPC, could definitely do way more with the MPC than with model samples, okay? And if model samples was still here, I would never get to a point of mastering the MPC. You see what I'm saying? I'd probably never fucking get to the point of actually really using the Korg mini log. And I would just become this savant at model samples, which I was already basically there. Like, I knew how to work the LFOs and if anything was going wrong, I knew how to fix it. I knew how to use the chance to get something to do something exactly how I wanted it to, so that I didn't even need to be there. I could just have that be the drummer while I play the guitar. So, and the irony is that even though I was using that for that project, the MPC is technically better suited stock for that project. It's got higher definition and it has a whole multiple genres of rock related kits. So I would have never got to the point of being able to really fully grasp the power of the MPC. Right? It wouldn't have been a jack of all trades, master of none situation. Because I had gotten to a point where I know, as far as model sample users I've seen on YouTube, me and this Russian dude are like the most advanced ones. Period. Bar none. Av McCree? No. All the people who did reviews on it? No. They are not a master of that machine. They know how to use that machine. Cuckoo's very nice with that machine, but he's very nice with a lot of machines. You know, there's a difference between being nice in general with synths and samplers and shit, and having one machine that like you're so nice with that other people look at you and be like, and you do all this on just that $300 sampler. Why would you not upgrade to an Octatrack or do something? Like, you know, even when you rich, you still using you use the cheapest piece of gear you have. You have an MPC-1 and you choose to use this glorified Fisher Price thing that costs $300 instead. You know, instead of getting a point where you're mastering the MPC-1, you're so comfortable with mastering a model samples where you're limited to 6 tracks that you don't even finish mastering the MPC-1. You get to a point where you know everything about how to use it. You know how to do everything, but it's such a deep machine. And I've heard that fake motherfucker. Yeah, that fake motherfucker, what's his name? I thought it was Rule Stop Playing when I first came in the chat, but it was that other motherfucker from Detroit. He's so irrelevant, bro. I'm so rich, I don't even know who that is anymore. Yeah, I don't know who Wood on the Beat is no more. Bitch ass. Yo, panel a bitch. And tell Shrooms I got people looking for him in Newark. Anyways, yeah, you know Pop still got mob ties with them old wise guys in Newark. Born in this shit. Can't help it. I'm a king. I was born in this shit. Go to any hood and make it fucking lit, bro. Any hood in fucking America. Went to Detroit at 14. Got that shit lit. Some sucker ass shit he did. But anyways, yeah, give me the fighting spirit right here. This, when I hear this, it made me feel like I got to fight with Dream like Hayabusa. I'll fight with Spirit like Hayabusa. Hayabusa! But anyway, this is going to be a 2-part video. The first part is going to be this, the official eulogy of model samples. And some people going to be like, he really felt the need to like eulogize a machine. There's definitely going to be some people in the comments be like, bro has no friends to the point where he literally, like, just saying anything. You know what I'm saying? They literally felt like a machine was his friend. Well, listen, bro. When the machine does the work of what the drummer, the bassist, whatever would do in the band for me, and it's not like I have to tell it what to do and then he have to hear the shit right and understand what I mean by that, and shit gets lost in translation. No, it's literally like a band member. I just go in the back of his fucking head and he does it. And when the shit I've done with that band member is some of the most monumental musical shit I've done on this fucking screen, like, you don't understand. I got respect for people. That's why when I try to put other people in videos, I do it in a way where they're not on camera unless they want to be. Like, they're clearly aware of where a camera is, that it's not filming them, and if they want to get up and get in for, that's fine. But I will never expose, like, there's a lot of shit that just putting someone's face on the internet can cause. I'm not going to do that against somebody will. So, I just had to say that point, I don't even know why, but either way, like I said, we got to eulogize model samples, man, because that machine taught me so much. And it really, like I said, after Reed died, not only did I like collapse literally onto model samples. Like where the mini log is at, that's where model samples was before I had the mini log. I like collapsed onto that shit and was crying on model samples. And ever since then, the function button had a short in it where it would take a lot of pressure for me to get it to work. Probably because like tears fucked up the circuitry. But after that, there was whole save files. So like I'd have like save file 80 would be I miss you. Save file 81 would be read. Save file 83 or 82 would be like you are missed. Like there was whole lines of like save files. Like save file 80 through 90 would say shit like I miss you, Reed. You are missed. I love you, little bro. And like the words would form the names of each save file. Like that machine got me through my little brother's death when he drove to California to go get high and die and have his heart explode from smoking fucking crystal meth. So it's like there's a lot of shit with me where that machine, it was like I was bonded with that machine through all the shit that me and that machine were like. It's like I said, bro, you talk to computers and shit in a way that you don't interact with any other object. You don't yell at any other object, not even a microwave, or like, you might yell at your TV if it's being stupid, especially now that they're smart TVs. But you won't get into a straight up argument screaming at something unless you're fixing a car. That's the only other time I'll see it. And you start, like, it doesn't happen. You know, because that shit, especially with something like model samples where you program it to do a certain thing. And when like, it got to the point where I knew when I had done something wrong exactly how to fix it. I've seen it on here multiple times while I was doing shit live. So it just, that machine will always have a special place in my heart to the point where I can't even throw the shit in the trash. I can't bring myself to do that. I don't even know where I put it. I literally like took it, put it in a drawer or a cabinet somewhere, and just like said, that's where you're gonna stay at. Cause I can't bring cause it's like, there's so much of me. You know what I'm saying? And I just I didn't put that sticker on, thank God. But I was no, I did. I put some new stickers on, ironically. Like 2 hours before it happened, I just found these little stickers that came from some of my kids' Happy Meal. Man, I'll be stealing shit. I'm not gonna hold you. But it's shit people nobody gonna care about. You know, no one's gonna, my son don't even know he got those stickers. Your own family will steal from you before your bitch will. Shout out Boozy. Shout out Boozy. I gotta do a whole video on Boozy saying wild shit now. But yeah, so this the eulogy of model samples. And there's gonna be a part 2 to this that's not focused on model samples, but focused on me being Unc now. I'm the official Unc of YouTube. Give me my millions of dollars and my sponsorship, please. I will continue to do the things that I know you like me to do. I know YouTube likes when I play the guitar. It goes, okay, this is not dangerous. He can't say anything that people aren't supposed to know about when he does. Like, I notice too, if I do anything that like has like, okay, so there was a picture of somebody who's involved in some very deep shit, okay, in one of my videos. And for no reason that video got 140 views. There was nothing in the title that would have caused an algorithm, nothing. I'm not even gonna say what video it was to keep them safe. But there is a video where for 2 seconds, a picture of someone who's involved, who, listen, might have been someone involved in killing bin Laden. Might have been, I don't know. I don't even know what this person really did. But I just know they were involved in several Men in Black type of organizations. And that video, like I said, for no reason, got like 140, no likes, no comments. Just I literally wrote, this is gaming the system 101. Because I noticed whenever I do something like that, YouTube will freak out. Like with that, it gave me 140 views on that video, which are all also probably people who work in the government. And then everything I posted after that did nothing for like a good few days. Like it said, you want punishment. Yeah, I'll be back in there bitch with part 2. You know, part 2 not really related to part 1, but it tie into the future. You always gotta be willing to grow and be bigger and be more positive. Favor. I'm out there, bitch.